Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. Over the years, there have been several different side modes for Call of Duty Zombies that have basically been there in order to keep us excited about zombies as an idea without it necessarily being in the original Zombies format of round-based, you go through the rounds, maybe you do the Easter egg, you build the wonder weapon and all that stuff. I think Grief and Turned are the two favorites of the community over the years, but I also think that Rush did some interesting things too in BO4. It wasn't as well loved, but it had some cool ideas. There were also the Zombies Gauntlets of BO4 that were memed many times, but I think that those memes came from a place of really wanting side modes in Zombies to succeed and wanting them to be fun. And today, we're going to be checking out the new side mode in Zombies, Onslaught, which is actually a PlayStation exclusive. It's got an incredibly bad rap so far. Everyone has been saying that it's absolutely awful. I spoke to a load of my Zombies YouTuber friends earlier today, and they said it was like fighting against your own boredom. It didn't sound like a good time, and so we're gonna find out today if that's all true, or if people are just hating unnecessarily and it's actually got some potential. Before we go any further, I quickly want to tell you guys about sponsors of this video and friends of the channel, Surfshark VPN. As I'm sure you're all aware, there have been a lot of video games releasing in the last couple of weeks, and it just so happened that about 2 weeks ago, I needed, for mysterious reasons that I will not disclose here, to change the location that it looked like my PC was connecting to the internet from. It definitely had nothing to do with the fact that certain games unlock at certain times in certain regions, and if you jump into an earlier region using a VPN, you can get access to a game earlier. Nope, definitely had nothing to do with that. Anyway, if you did want to do that, hypothetically, you could use Surfshark for that really easily. It takes 5 seconds to do, and there are more reasons to do that as well. Like if you want to watch Netflix from another region, if it's got stuff on it that's only available in a certain area, then you can really easily connect to a whole variety of different locations around the globe in seconds. And they've even given me a code, Milo, that's M-I-L-O, which you can use at checkout to get 83% off, which is pretty mind-blowing. And you're obviously supporting my sponsors who are supporting me and making sure that I can keep making this content for you guys. So Surfshark VPN, guys, don't miss out. Use code Milo at checkout. Link below. Right. Let's find out if the rumors are true and if this mode is as bad as everyone has been saying that it is. I must admit, Nuketown itself looks fantastic this year. I just love the fact that it's sunny and vibrant and the sightlines are actually clear. Classic Nuketown, but with a new style, and it feels good, dude. I don't want to seem like I'm not giving this a chance at all. Like, I'm willing to be impressed here. I'm ready for Treyarch to show me what they got. It's just that the entire internet, it feels like, have been saying that this is just the worst Zombies mode ever, and I want to figure out if that's true. And if it is true, you know what? I want to provide some suggestions, right? I want to provide a little bit of feedback, maybe just some ideas to see what Treyarch can do to put this into a bit of a better place. You know, just give it a nudge in the right direction. Right now, it seems like I just need to fill this soul box with souls, and the zombies are very slow. I mean, not a lot's going on, but it's early in the game, so that's sort of understandable. So let me be patient here, you know. Let me make sure that I'm not jumping the gun and speaking too soon, and we'll see what the game's got to throw at me, you know? I'm very curious to see like how I'm gonna get better weapons, or is it just gonna lead me through the map and the zombies gonna stay the same health the whole time, and that's that. Like, I don't know. I don't know what their plans are for this mode. I had a vague... Oh, what was that? What?
Let's see what's inside.
Oh. Let's see. It's a Megaton. Okay, all right. That's actually going to be really annoying to take out without dead wire or papped guns or anything like that. This is just going to be a big old bullet sponge. But at least it's nearly done. I've not got my ring of fire, unfortunately. There we go. That's one half. So, okay, he's not too much of a sponge. Like, it's not awful. Oh, please, 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 please. Yoink. Thank you. Oh. All right, then. Fine. Let's just use it as a reload our gun instead of a... Wait. Oh.
Like elites are hiding inside dimensional tears.
Ah.
You're gonna run into more as you move through the zone.
That I can get behind, I think. A stoner. Ooh, howl or stoner? Or do I keep my AK? But that's interesting. So you get to the end of, I guess, a boss surge, and you get new guns and you get a perk. And I got Jug. It was a drop, so I'm assuming it was random, but I guess we'll see when we get the next one in a couple surges time. And I also believe, was there a zombie there? I believe that it's 8 elite kills in order to get a gold medal in this. Or I think they're called golden chalices. Oh, insta, beautiful. I am getting salvage, right? I didn't make that up. I'm getting souls. I'm definitely getting souls, but I swear, yeah. What's the salvage for? If it's not in my menu, where do I spend it? Or where do I even see it? Or I thought that was a like a bit of intel that I got for a second. It was a hard hat. So yeah, I guess this is the only bit where it's like, there's a bit of tension, right? It's a little sketchy seeing what's gonna happen. Let's try and get some damage in. See what we can do here. And that's a max ammo, and that's dead, and that's a perk. And that's the round? It gave me the same Hauer and an M60. Am I just gonna stick with the guns that I've got? Oh, I've got the Gallo, bro. I have to take the Gallo. Literally nothing is happening. It's so slow. Like, come on, game. Come on, game. Speed the pace up just a little bit for Papa Waffles. Oh, there's a... Oh, wait. Were we on a... Okay, that I was not expecting. That's actually really awkward. Let me run away, please. So yeah, I must have been on an elite round and not realized it, which is kind of awkward, but here we are. These things happen. That's 2. Stamina up, baby. Let's go. Man, my guns are ass, dude. I'm just feeling a bit confused about it all. The whole experience. Also, this thing is seriously bad. How I'm going to get this thing right with camos and stuff, I do not know, man. Okay, it's elite time, and I'm thinking the way to go is going to be to do this straight away, actually, probably. What? What? Did my firebow hit the dog? Bro, I got so unlucky. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. I've not got Jug anymore. Oh, this might get real bad. This might get really bad, dude. Let me grab this. And then wait. I thought there was an insta-kill. Oh, there is. Oh, it's in... Okay. Let me grab the insta-kill and get the extra boss damage. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. The things that happen, dude. The things that happen when you accidentally shoot a firebow into a dog. What? Okay. I think this might be one of those things where, in theory, it's kind of a cool idea. Like, endless waves, but on multiplayer maps, and it means that there's more content for everyone. But I think the problem is that, for me, it just doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't do anything at all. It doesn't seem to go anywhere. It's just weird. And the fact that you're getting salvage and you can't do anything with it, and the fact that there's no pack-a-punch and you can't upgrade your guns in any way, so you just sort of feel like you're at the mercy completely of RNG as to what weapons you're getting on the ground. And even if you do get decent weapons on the ground, it's like, okay, well, am I just gonna sit here and use this for the entire rest of the game now, or what? And so I guess as like a sort of party game mode, sort of like your friend comes over and they've never played zombies, but no, I mean, you would play D Machine. I was gonna try and make an argument for it there, but I honestly think you would just play D Machine. There isn't like a specific scenario where I could imagine you wanting to play Onslaught over D Machine and just going for like a round 11 exfil. Takes like less than 15 minutes. If that's what you're going for in Onslaught, Onslaught takes longer than that anyway. Onslaught doesn't lead anywhere. You don't get a crazy amount of XP compared to D Machine. You don't get crazy weapon levels compared to D Machine. You just sort of run around a multiplayer map for a bit. I think Treyarch did an amazing job back in the day with Grief and with Turned, but the implementation and execution of Onslaught in the game right now just leaves me wanting all those systems that are in D Machine, are in Cold War Zombies normally, and gives me nothing new to replace that kind of vacuum and that hunger with to keep me satisfied, occupied, and having fun. Treyarch, I think if you were going to change anything about the mode, I would make it so that it was maybe a actual fixed path through the maps. This is the interpretation of the trailer that I had before launch when that came out. They could do some really cool things where you start off in one area and then as you move through, let's say there's a car in the middle of the map on Miami, for instance, there could be a megaton that is a fixed spawn that always like bursts out from under that, car goes flying or something, and then you got to fight a megaton under there, and that's like its own little kind of in-game sequence that could then also give you some lore as well. You could have your characters radioing in the whole time saying, this area of the map has got this on it, or like this area of the map's been infected with a certain thing here or there or wherever, whereas right now it's like total random generic quotes from Weaver itself etc., that leave us feeling like, okay, well, they're talking to us, they're telling us there's this kind of phase outside that's doing damage to us and stuff. But in terms of feeling like it really matters where we are or what we're doing or anything, like, there's no real story anchor here, which I don't think there's meant to be. I think this is meant to be a bit of a throwaway mode. But it's like, if it's in the game and it's our only other piece of zombies content other than D Machine right now, it would be awesome if it was awesome. Treyarch, I would love for you to find some solutions to some of the problems that I've outlined here. I would love there to be a way to just honor the fact that if you do well, maybe you get more salvage and you do upgrade your guns, or just something. Like, there doesn't really seem to be a reward for doing well or doing badly or playing one playstyle or another. There's no other systems in play to make you feel like you're really engaged in that deeper way that we expect, I think, as a community from zombies modes. So some kind of complexity to it there would be really, really cool to see. I think Treyarch can do better. I really think they can. So this, in my opinion, without wanting to sound like I'm just being a negative Nancy, is actually the worst zombies mode in zombies history we've ever had. But that can change. Treyarch can fix this if they want to. Obviously, their focus is going to be on DLC now, I'm sure. But if they did want to, I'm sure they could tweak this a little bit and just give us some of those systems that make D-Machine so fun. I think that would be a really, really good addition. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. I'll see you very soon in another zombies video. Bye for now.